Everybody, it's Debbie Jean, and I'm here with Pam, and she's going to give us a van tour of her Ford. What is it you have?
Transit.
Ford Transit. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to get a tour, and it is so cute. And we're going to meet her dog, Ollie, too.
Here we go.
Ollie! Ollie! He's adorable. So, Pam, tell us what it is that you have here. What year?
Let's see here. It's a 2017 Ford Transit 350 mid-roof.
Mid-roof.
It's a passenger van.
Okay.
So I had to have all those back seats taken out.
So mid-roof.
Yeah, so I could stand in it.
Yeah.
That was important.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
And how much room do you have?
I can stand with about 2 inches above me.
Okay.
If I have a bun in my hair, it rubs the top.
Okay, that's good information for somebody that is looking, because I know that I have stood up in the mid-roof myself, and I'm 5'8", but it was a cargo. It did not have all of the roofing panels in it.
So you would be
I
able
was
to-
able to, but it was right there. So,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yep.
So, people want to know.
Yeah, because this has it's already got its interior done, so that you lose some space there. But
Check this out. Talk about homey. This is so nice. I love the butterfly. And this is a dresser? Or
so it's a dresser. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was all black. And it was really nice. It was a great deal. It was in great shape. All the drawers worked great. I just wanted a bunch of storage and a nice height to work at for cooking. And so I painted it white. It needs another coat. It's not quite done. And then I sanded the whole top. And it was a beautiful top on it. I was so happy.
I like
I know you probably can't see it.
I love how you're using it, though. And
And I don't know if you can get up in there because it's on my here.
Yeah.
This is a little wobbly. I'll move Ollie. My step doesn't come
We can
out
go inside.
all of a sudden. My step doesn't come out.
So, oh my goodness. I love this. And see, I'm standing up.
Oh my gosh, yes you are.
I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
So I'm
You just
standing up. I mean, I'm touching,
Yep.
but barely.
Yeah. You just have to watch the light things. They're a little bit lower. So it's just, a project of passion.
Yes. And how long have you had it?
I got this, the Transit, let's see, I think it's 2 years in April.
Okay.
Time is flying.
So when you bought it, it had all of the seats and everything in it.
It did. They took them out for me, which was really nice. They had, it was a passenger van for a limo service, and they were just changing up their fleet, buying new ones. It was in great shape. It had a lot of miles on it. Had like a 97,000 miles on it.
Okay.
And I'm up to 133. I drive it all the time. I love it. So they took the seats out for me, which opened it all up, and then I just started playing.
Now, are you full-time?
No.
No, you have a
But
sticks and
it
bricks.
would be fun.
I was just asking because of the miles. So you do a lot of travel with it then.
Yeah. Yep. I do.
That's about like, what are we talking? Almost 40,000 miles in 2 years?
Yeah. About 20 a year.
And tell me about your bed. What is your bed?
Okay, so all I did was I used, I don't know if you can see this if I'm in the way, but it's those shelving, the plastic shelving that you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. And then I had to cut these little posts down a little bit because I originally had my bed on the lower one. It was a little low, and I wanted it to be a little higher. So I just put it some plywood. Some plywood, and I taped it down. Really, it's this Gorilla tape. It does not move. It's like screws. It's
Gorilla
crazy.
tape.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gorilla tape goes the whole way around, and then the bottom is actually supported on all sides down at the bottom with Gorilla tape as well.
The base is.
It just doesn't budge, which is great. and it gave me more storage to have it a little bit higher like that.
Now,
So.
is the shelf turned upside down? Or
No,
that's how it goes. Okay.
That is how
because
it goes.
I was curious. I thought maybe, it's got that lip.
Yeah,
But that's
it
the way.
looks like it might be, but nope, it is the way it would be if you were building shelves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now I see all the air conditioning vents
Yes.
that are back here. Do they function?
They do, but I don't use it, only when the car's running. So I don't have AC without it.
Right.
I did put the Max Air fan in. I had somebody install that for me, and that helps so much.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, really works.
But
great.
I was just curious about your rear air. You can use
Oh,
it
yeah.
when your car's
And
running.
It works great.
Yeah.
It actually gets a little chilly in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Ollie loves it. I freeze because he loves the cold. So, so I do have to keep a fan or something going most of the time for him. But yep, it works.
Yeah, this is super cool. I love what you've done with this. And then these bread boxes. How she used the bread boxes.
I got that idea from, is it okay to say somebody else's channel?
It's absolutely fine, yes.
So, Just Rowan,
Just Rowan.
and she uses the bread box. I think these are the very same bread boxes. It says bread underneath. I just put my own little paper. I have a lot of decorative paper. I put that on there just to change it up. But I just put my, non-perishable things in here for both of them. And then I use these they're hair ties.
Yeah.
And so
That's
far
a
they're
good
holding.
idea.
Yeah.
It
And you can use it
works.
for anything.
You make it work.
Yeah, you could use it for clothing, whatever.
And then tell me about this
Oh,
light.
So that, I needed some light. This is where I cook, right here. I get my little stove out and I cook right here. And I have a light. Under here that I can use, but with my stove and my my little wind guards or whatever, that light doesn't really do much. In fact, it's not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
But what I did was
under the counter light.
It's
but
one of those.
I'm sure it shows up a lot better at nighttime.
It does. Yeah. So I wanted some light up here. This is a real contraption here. It's really funny.
I love that.
I just have puck lights, like these little puck lights right here.
Okay.
And this is actually a basket. I got it at a thrift store. I flipped it upside down and I stuck two puck lights underneath there, so I have down lighting. And then I just used some ribbon and this ceilings in these, you can put pins and things like these are drapery hooks.
Yes,
I use those, and as long as things aren't too heavy, and this is pretty light.
Yeah.
So it gives me some down lighting there where I cook.
And it stays in place whenever you travel.
Yeah.
It just stays there.
And it does this
swings a little bit, but
it's fine.
And then I see you have your light. I mean your fairy lights all the way across
they're
there,
original. I put them in when I first
and
got
all the
it.
way down the sides.
Yep.
And then she has her fans, her clip-on fans.
Yep.
And this is pretty too.
That I got. I'm trying to remember where I got this, but my friend and I were shopping together, and we both got them. And I didn't have a reason for getting them. I just thought they were cute.
They are cute.
I thought, oh, they're perfect in the van.
And then you found a purpose for them. And this shelf.
This is
that you
also
put
a
in.
thrift store find.
Wow.
I put the board up.
Oh, you did that yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
I supported that. This whole thing was a project. This is my my sink project under here. So I put a drop sink in there. Oh, I have trash.
Look at you.
Get that out of there.
Oh my goodness. How
I forgot the trash was in
cool.
there. It's
And
stinky.
what's below?
So under here is, I have my
Drain?
little toilet underneath there, the little portable
Yeah.
Polino toilet. And then behind there is my drain with my little water
I see it.
container.
Barely see it.
Yeah.
I can see it back
It's
there.
back behind
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
This was a process trying to figure this out. The drain part. I had to do some chiseling. I couldn't find it's a popped up drain.
Yeah.
It was just ever so much, just a teeny little bit off, and it wouldn't fit in the hole of the sink. But this is a bar sink, and it has one hole in the bottom. And then this is my water, and it's actually,
Another
really sturdy.
clever
Yeah.
make it work.
Yep. So there's
Just
the
love
water.
that shelf. And how you
Oh, I
did
skipped
that
over that.
wall back there behind your seat.
Yeah, so that I wanted something up there, and then I saw this one day at a thrift store, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's
And
so
then
cute.
you used like pens, it looks like, with the heads
I use
there.
a lot of, for lightweight things, you can use the straight pins. They work great. That's obviously how I put the fairy lights up. And these, I have my hats hanging up that way. If it's light, you can do that.
Now this is your
So-
refrigerator
Yeah,
back here.
that's
and then
my new purchase, my fridge.
Okay.
I had a cooler, the exact same size, and here, I'll show you. It's a step for Ollie to get up into the bed, and me, because now it's higher and neither of us can get up there without it.
Gotcha.
I sit on it sometimes. It's got like a lot of purposes.
Everything has to have multiple purposes,
It's
right?
got a bunch of purposes.
Okay. So it's
this
a set
is
power.
Yeah, it's great. It took me a minute to figure it out, but it's working amazingly. This is the freezer.
Dual zone.
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
this is the fridge.
Awesome.
They're both working great. And they're charging from my Jackery 1000. And I'm finding, tried it at home because it is new. Wanted to make sure it all worked for this meetup. And I was getting about 3 full days worth of charge on the refrigerator. It pulls about maybe 20 to 30, whatever that's called.
Okay, so then when you're driving,
Yes.
you bring this up to plug in?
I can plug it in right back here. I have a 12 volt behind this. Behind this little.
So it's
basket.
running while you're driving,
It runs while
and
I'm
you're
driving.
charging your Jackery while you're
Yes.
driving.
Yep, I can do both at the same time. What I'm trying to figure out right now that I'm having an issue with, though, is for some reason I can't charge my Jackery 1000 with my Ford Transit. I don't know what's going on with that. So I got to talk to somebody who knows what that's all about.
Okay.
It won't charge with the car battery, and it's a brand new battery, so I don't know. But it should.
Even when you're driving?
Yes. Yeah. When I turn the car on, it won't charge.
I'm sure that
So we'll
there's
figure
somebody
that
here
out
that
down
can
the road.
probably help you with that too.
Yeah.
We need the power lady. All right.
I'll talk to the power lady.
I just love what you did with this.
Oh, thank you.
It is very
It's
nice.
been fun.
Yeah.
It's always something, you know, we all like to play house in our van. It's like, that's what makes it fun.
That's what I was just telling the other lady across the way when I was looking at all of her fun stuff. I'm like, it's like we're little playhouses on wheels.
Exactly.
And we just bring it out and hang out with each other and show our stuff off.
And have fun.
And tell me about this. Is this
Okay, so this is just a hamper.
okay?
I don't know why I bought it. I thought it was really cute. And then I thought, you know what? It's just, I can put all kinds of things in here. I can put all kinds of goodies in there. I actually have my dirty clothes in there. I've got some art supplies. I have another little USB lamp that I didn't get out that's in there.
Okay.
And I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, if I need sometimes I put my coats in there. It's lightweight.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I can move it around if I want.
That looks like maybe IKEA. No?
Oh my goodness. I cannot remember where
I
I
love
got
that.
those.
It's
I
like a
think I got
bamboo.
it. Yeah, I don't want to tell you the wrong place.
And I like the little
remember.
flip with
It's
the
simple.
Velcro. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and it's got little handles, so I can move it around if I want to.
Okay, well, thank you so much
Well,
for
you're
giving us this
welcome.
tour of your lovely home on wheels.
Thanks for coming out.
Playhouse on wheels, I should say. And
Fun.
thanks for bringing Ollie.
You're welcome.
He's beautiful.
He's loving it.
Thanks, Pam. We'll see you down the road.
Okay.